Good morning. It's an early start for me. I've just arrived at the side of a lake and there's a perch on the bank. It shows no signs of being caught by a big bird and dropped. It's just lying there on the grass, really bizarre. It's still alive. So I've put it in my net in the side. It's breathing now. Hopefully it will recover and I'll save its life. I've cast out and I'm actually into a perch of my own this time. I'll see whether I've done my good deed in due course. The other fish is resting in the side, but this one is now resting in the net. This is the fish that I was just playing. As you can see, a nice perch, a lively one as well. And that one is going back right now. I've cast out again after returning that fish. I'm free-lining a worm alongside some likely looking area as well. That's been the case, hasn't it? I've proved that this morning. Unfortunately, although that one went back very well indeed with a flick of its tail, my friend just further along doesn't look in too good shape. I did notice when I put it in the water though that there were a couple of what look like sharp lines along its head, and when I arrived there was a grey heron in the margins. So I'm thinking now that the heron took the perch on the bank, wasn't able to swallow it, it's too big, and just left it there. I think that's the most likely scenario now that I'd seen that fish in the water. Anyway, I've got my work clothes on, as you can see right now. I'm making the most of every opportunity. I'm in a very busy spell at the moment with European football, with the new Saints. We are the champions of Wales. Last week I did 105 and a quarter hours. It's all obviously very busy at the moment. And talking of Wales, I'm on my way to Wrexham, which is why I've got the rod in the car, dropped off on a lake, on the way, do some fishing, and then get on with the rest of the business for the day. It's like life itself. It's all about making the most of every opportunity. I love my fishing. I'm looking forward to not necessarily getting knocked out of Europe, but looking forward to when I can get back on the river, on a lake, do some longer fishing, if you like. I still call this proper fishing because I still enjoy it. And it doesn't matter if you're lure fishing or free-lined worm, as I am today, for 20 minutes, or you're doing a week visit to a gravel pit. It doesn't matter. It's all fishing. It's all good. I am into another one here. Don't know if you can hear the splash there. Let's pull my net over. It's a much smaller fish this time though, but they all count. Nice enough perch. The screen looks quite bright. The sun's coming up now and it looks like being another great day. Well, regardless of what the weather throws at me today, I've had a couple of nice perch, so it's certainly been great for me. Cast out again and I'm getting a few little taps and indications there. Let me strike right now and I'm into another fish. Feels like a good one this time, although having said that, the other two haven't been too bad, have they? It's gone off on a little run. There's a boil in the water. I'm bringing it to the surface. It's in the net, and I'll tell you what, it's not as big as I thought it was. Some of these little fish, well, little, relatively speaking, some of these smaller fish pack a punch, don't they? I'll show you in a moment anyway. You can make your own mind up as to the size. This will be my third and final perch of the day because I'm on my way to Wales' next stop, the racecourse ground, the home of Wrexham AFC. Nice fish to end the session with though, for sure. Just 20 minutes, 3 nice perch on the bank.